everyone, this is Francesco Abbruzzino with the Uncensored Report. Time to talk those local politics that people say, oh, what a waste of time, I hate when you hear it. And then they bitch when they get the tax bill, or when they get a new fee, or when they find out there's a new dealership coming in, even though we talked about it a year ago. We all know what happened yesterday during the local city of Venice, and sorry folks, this is city of Venice specific here, where we went out and we discussed the fire fee, and basically it was shot down. People said that the consultant did a horrible job. People just aren't on for it. However, a guy that's planning on being mayor and running, I think in a year, next year, Bob Daniels, was all for the tax and said, I only got 50 emails. There's 15,000 citizens, and none of them, that doesn't represent the whole area, and we need to do this. Bob, I think, sealed his fate with a lot of individuals yesterday with those, how he responded on there. Who knows, though? What do I know? Most people forget and don't pay attention. Now, after that, they decided to talk about the fire station. Another example, this fire station has been going downhill for years. 4 or 5 years. It's been a while where they've had doors rotting and holes and everything. They finally, they spent $400,000 on a new parking lot next to Sharky's, which it's debatable if it was needed or not, but not on this. But they decided to move forward with it. They're going to build a new one. It's going to cost about $7.2 million to build it. They're going to build it over there on Granada Avenue and Avenue de Park. Not sure what they're going to do with the current one once the new one is built. They're hoping that there will be some cost savings and it won't cost as much, similar to the police station that went from $24 million down to $16 million. We'll see what happens. The city's already earmarked $1 million in sales tax revenue to build that new station. They were careful. They were very critical of a company like Stantec, and they don't want the consultants in there. And they made a huge point of just saying that this is a feasibility study and not a project, and they don't want any consultants really on it. Guys, I've been doing this, 10 years? Over the years, I've covered how much money has been spent on consultants, both at the county level, at the city of Sarasota, city of Venice. Haven't really touched on Northport. It's mega amounts of money. And sometimes it's on they'll ask a consultant, they'll give them 30, 40 grand on something that's already been consulted on. I remember one time with garbage in Venice, they didn't like the city's analysis and they thought it might have been biased, so they paid 30 grand to a consultant who came up with the same analysis. But they continue to get away with it. Also, they heard from Pat Neal. People have been complaining about burning, and when they're burning down these woods to develop the homes, Pat Neal came forward and said, look, we're going to change the way, and we're going to monitor the debris burning, the excessive smoke. This is the one where Hogg said that we can control it, so it's more of an environmental issue, whereas we can't control red tide, so it's not. And everybody thought, you are a fucking idiot. All right, so then public hearings, they set public hearings for 5 o'clock on September 5th and September 8th to discuss the property tax increase. We've all covered on that, and it's funny because Rich Caturo, one of the council members, came out and said, well, you need to make sure they know it's minuscule. Guys, look, when you've been hit with property taxes, a couple of them, the bonds, a couple of them, the fee increase, 3 for waste, and all these different fees, it's not minuscule. And what they're doing is they're passing them one by one. They're calling them minuscule, hoping that the average resident is stupid enough to forget the fact that there's been about 7 of them, and combined, it's not minuscule. I love the guy that came on at the end of the public hearing yesterday, and maybe I'll try to tape it. This was great. The guy came on, basically told them that they are spinning out of control with parking lots, with flowers and everything. And the problem isn't a fire fee funding issue for the fire department. The problem is you got a city council that spins, and doesn't know how to control it. Let's see. They also did a second reading of the zoning change for where they're going to build their police station, making it so that they can build on there. They approved the second reading of ordinance change in the zoning for the former circus arena grounds, making it from commercial intensive to government use commercial general, or from commercial intensive and government use commercial. can't speak today. And they did this change so that they can build the hotel, whoever wants to. They also heard from Jerry Miller. Listen to him. This is the guy that wants to build the hotel over across or next to Choices, across from that church there on 41 on the island. And he covered some concerns, and just a reminder that that developer could seek zoning in the city and still pursue its project. It's not over like some people may have thought. They discussed partnering with the school board for this. I guess there's a school, and I didn't realize this. Venice has this system that can basically detect lightning, and the system's far better than a lot of the other resources that are out there. So the city wanted to see if they could tap into that. They agreed on contributing about $2,500 out to this Battle of the Bridges. It's an intercoastal waterway race with the rowing club. It's happening on September 15th. A lot of people are upset because the ICW is going to be closed down to boating during that time. And they heard from Gates, who remind people to patronize the businesses on the island. Like, they need a reminder, guys. The whole fucking focus of this city is the island businesses in that 3-block area. But they wanted a reminder because the businesses are pissed that all this reconstruction is going to impact their bottom line. Here's a reminder. There's businesses outside the 3-block area of 41. There's your reminder, Gates. I'm not a fan of Gates, if you can't tell. What a freaking moron she is. All right, everybody. This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with a bitter report on how the council meeting went. Everybody have a great day.